All right, that was Lincoln Richmond warming up on the diving board here at the EH Invite this morning, which begins at 10 a.m. We have teams here from Lapel, Herron, Elwood, and Frankton. We are swimming and diving today. Diving will occur first, and we'll start around 10 o'clock. And after that, we will commence with the other events in the regular order with a break where the diving events would occur. Thank you again for joining us here at the Eastern Hancock Swim Invite. And I want to give a shout out to the people in the hospitality room and the hosts in the hallways, making sure that everybody knows where they are going since we are hosting so many teams today. So thanks again for joining us here at Eastern Hancock for the Swim Invite. All right, the pool has been closed for warm-ups. We're getting ready for the diving competition and the start of our meet. Test, test. For today's swim and dive meet, we have several entrants in the girls diving competition. I just thought I'd go ahead and introduce them. We will be diving first and then changing the pool for setup for swimming and doing all of the swimming events. But here are the divers that are competing today in Event 9, the girls 1 meter diving competition. We have Jordan Alt of Herron, Claire Charlton of Herron, Alex Sims from Herron, Sam Wheeler of Eastern Hancock, Lily Goodson of Herron, Micah Munger from Eastern Hancock, Jocelyn Meager of Herron, and Isabella Inman of Eastern Hancock. For the boys 1 meter diving event, Event 10, we have one entrant from Eastern Hancock. It would be Senior Lincoln Richmond. So again, we'll be doing the girls and boys diving 1 meter event. We have several entrants from Herron and Eastern Hancock in that competition, and then we will set up the pool for the swim events and conduct the rest of the meets in meet order. Thank you, guys.
Sam Wheeler from Eastern Hancock. Ella Timmons from Eastern Hancock. Ike Munker, Eastern Hancock. Claire Charlton, Minneapolis, Herron. And Jordan Alt, Minneapolis, Herron. For the boys, you can have one diver from Eastern Hancock, Lincoln, Richmond.
Our announcer just announced the divers that I introduced earlier.
All right. First up, Jocelyn Meeker. Her first dive will be dive 101G, forward dive height, degree of difficulty 1.3.
All right, this is diving round 1.
Five and a half,
5.5, 6, 6.5.
First dive will be 101B, forward dive height, degree of difficulty 1.3.
Sam Wheeler from Eastern Hancock is up next.
Four and a half, 5, 5.
4.5, 5.5 for Sam.
Our third dive will be Bella Inman from Eastern Hancock. Her first dive will be 101A, forward dive straight, degree of difficulty 1.4.
This is Bella Inman in her first dive. Four, 3.5.
Our next diver is Mike Munger from Eastern Hancock. Her first dive will be 101A, forward dive straight, degree of difficulty 1.4.
Micah Munger is up next. Four and a half, all across.
Our next diver is Claire Charlton from Minneapolis, Herron. Her first dive will be 102B, forward somersault height, degree of difficulty 1.5.
Claire Charlton of Herron is up.
Four and a half, 5 and a half.
4.5, 4.5, 5.5 for Claire.
Our final diver for the girls, first dive is Jordan Alt, 101B, forward dive height, degree of difficulty 1.3.
If I understood correctly, this is Jordan Alt of Herron High School.
Six, 5, 5. And for the boys, boy diver Lincoln Richmond from Eastern Hancock, his first dive will be 103C, forward 1.5 somersault tuck, degree of difficulty 1.6.
Lincoln Richmond from Eastern Hancock High School. This is his first dive.
Five,
5, 5, 4.5 for Lincoln.
For Jocelyn's second dive, she'll be performing 401C, inward dive tuck, degree of difficulty 1.4.
This is Jocelyn Meager of Herron. This is her second dive.
Five,
5, 5, 5 for Jocelyn.
second dive will be dive 102C, forward somersault tuck, degree of difficulty 1.4.
Sam Wheeler on the board for Eastern Hancock.
Four and a half, 5, 5.
4.5, 5, 5 for Sam.
Bella's third dive will be 102C, forward somersault tuck, Degree of difficulty 1.4.
This is Bella's second dive. Three, three, three.
On your second dive, the big dive 5111A, forward dive 1/2 twist straight. Degree of difficulty 1.8.
Micah Munger on the board for Eastern Hancock.
Four and a half, 5.
4.5, 4.5, 5 for Micah.
Player's second dive will be 103C, forward 1.5 somersault tuck. Degree of difficulty 1.6.
Claire Charlton of Herron on the board.
Five, 5.5.
5, 5, 5.5 for Claire.
Jordan's second dive is 402C, inward somersault tuck. Degree of difficulty 1.6.
Jordan Alt on the board.
Five and a half, 4.5, 5.
5.5, 4.5, 5 for Jordan.
Lincoln's second dive will be dive 104C, forward double somersault tuck. Degree of difficulty 2.2.
Lincoln Richmond for Eastern Hancock on the board.
Three and a half, 4.5, 2.5.
2.5, 4, 2.5. We're ready for round 3.
Jocelyn's third dive will be 103D, forward 1.5 somersault height. Degree of difficulty 1.7.
This is Jocelyn Meager of Herron. This is her third dive.
Five and a half, 6.
5.5, 5.5, 6 for Jocelyn.
Third dive will be 401C, inward dive tuck. Degree of difficulty 1.4.
Sam Wheeler on the board for Eastern Hancock. Four and a half, 5, 5 for Sam.
Bella's third dive will be 401C, inward dive tuck. Degree of difficulty 1.4. 401C, inward dive tuck.
Bella Inman on the board for Eastern Hancock. Double checking to make sure that her dive is correct. Coach Julie Atkins giving her some advice.
4-4-3.
4-4-3 for Bella on her third dive.
Micah's third dive will be 201A, back dive straight, degree of difficulty 1.7.
Micah Munger, a sophomore here at Eastern Hancock.
4.5, 5.
4.5, 5 for Micah.
401D, inward dive height, degree of difficulty 1.5.
Claire Charlton up for Herron High School. This is her third dive. Five.
Jordan's third dive will be 201C, back dive cut, degree of difficulty 1.5.
That was Jordan Alt of Herron High School. 5.5, 5.5.
Lincoln's third dive will be 202A, back somersault straight, degree of difficulty 1.7.
This will be Lincoln Richmond's third dive for Eastern Hancock. Four and a half, 5 for Lincoln.
On our fourth round, for her fourth dive, Jocelyn will be performing.
It's round 4 of diving. Jocelyn Meager of Herron is up first.
1.5.
Six, 5.5. Next up is Sam Wheeler of Eastern High School. This is her first season diving with Eastern. She's a junior.
Degree of difficulty 1.8.
5.5, 5 for Sam.
Bella's fourth dive will be 5-2-1-1A, back dive 1/2 twist straight, degree of difficulty 1.8.
Bella Inman is a freshman at Eastern Hancock. This is her first season diving. Three and a half, 4.5, 4.
Micah's fourth dive will be 202A, back somersault straight, degree of difficulty 1.7.
Micah Munger is up next. This is Micah's second season diving for Eastern Hancock. She's a sophomore. 4.5 straight across for Micah.
Will be 402C, inward somersault tuck, degree of difficulty 1.6.
Claire Charlton is up next. This is her 4th dive. Five and a half, 6.
Jordan's 4th dive will be
Jordan Alt of Herron is up next.
Degree of difficulty 1.6. Four and a half, 5. Lincoln's 4th dive will be 5222G, back somersault, point twist free. Degree of difficulty 1.9.
Lincoln's 4th dive. Five and a half, 5.5.
On our 5th round, Jocelyn's 5th dive will be 301C, reverse dive tuck, degree of difficulty 1.6.
Jocelyn Meager of Herron leading off round 5. Beautiful. 6, 5.5, and 6 for Jocelyn.
Sam's 5th dive will be 202A, back somersault straight, degree of difficulty 1.7.
Sam Wheeler up on the board for Eastern Hancock. Five for Sam.
Bella's 5th dive will be 201A, back dive straight, degree of difficulty 1.7.
Bella Insman's up. Bella's up next. This will be her 5th dive. Three and a half.
Ivan's 5th dive will be 401C, inward dive tuck, degree of difficulty 1.4.
Five and a half, 5.
Claire's 5th dive will be 201A, back dive straight, degree of difficulty 1.7.
Claire is up next from Herron High School. Six, 5.5, 5.5.
Jordan's 5th dive will be 302C, reverse somersault tuck, degree of difficulty 1.6.
Jordan Alt on the board for Herron. 4.5, 4.5, 5 for Jordan.
Lincoln's fifth dive will be 401C, Newark dive tuck, degree of difficulty 1.4.
This is Lincoln Richmond's fifth dive. He's a senior at Eastern Hancock, and this is his first season diving with the team.
Five, 4.5.
5, 5, 4.5 for Lincoln.
And now our sixth and final round of dives. Preston's sixth dive will be 302C, reverse somersault tuck, degree of difficulty 1.6.
All right, final round of diving. This is Jocelyn Meager of Herron High School.
Five,
5, 5.5. Next up is Sam Wheeler.
Straight, degree of difficulty 1.7.
5, 5, 5 for Sam. Next is Bella.
Bella's sixth dive will be 202C, back somersault tuck, degree of difficulty 1.5. Incomplete dive.
That would be an incomplete dive for Bella.
Michael's sixth dive, dive 101A, forward dive, I apologize, 102C, forward somersault tuck, degree of difficulty 1.4. Four and a half, 4.
4.5, 4.5, 4.
5-2-1-1A, back dive, 1/2 foot straight, degree of difficulty 1.8. appears to be a timer. We need 2 additional timers. Anyone from Eastern Hancock willing to time? Once again, welcome to Eastern Hancock for the 2024 Eastern Hancock Slam and Dive Invitational. We would like to welcome the schools of Indianapolis, Herron, Lapel, Frankton, and Elwood. At this time, everyone please rise for the playing of our national anthem. All right. Division 1 girls 200 yards medley relay. In lane 2 from Eastern Hancock, Kennedy and Sophie Nolan, Isabella Inman, Seth Ebert, and Mike Munger. Lane 3 from Lapel High School, Katie Stevenson, Emma Coker, Elle Santos, and Lily Jacobs. From Indianapolis Herron in lane 4, Alex Sims, Morgan Schmidt, Emerson Burton, and Alex Hendry. And in lane 5 from Elwood, Alora Coble, Emma Vanower, Jocelyn Cavalon, and Maddie Patton.
All right, so in lane 2, we have Eastern Hancock High School, Dolence, Inman, Ebert, and Munger. In lane 3, we have Lapel. In lane 4, we have Herron. And in 5, we have Elwood. This is the girls' 200-yard medley relay. Okay, in the pool right now for Eastern Hancock is Sophie Dolence. In lane 3 for Lapel, Katie Stevenson. In lane 4, Alex Sims of Herron. And in lane 5, Alora Coble of Elwood. Bella Inman is in the water in lane 2 for Eastern Hancock. Emma Kofer in lane 3 for Lapel. Morgan Schmidt for Herron in lane 4. And Emma Vandover from Elwood in lane 5. We have Seb Ebert and El Contos on the blocks for Eastern and Lapel in lanes 2 and 3. Lapel in the lead, followed by Eastern Hancock, followed by Herron, and then Elwood. Lapel with a sizable lead. El Contos in lane 3, entering the water now for Lapel. Actually, that's Lily Jacobs. I'm sorry. Lily Jacobs for Lapel in the lead right now. Micah Munger on the blocks for Eastern Hancock. Alex Hendry on the blocks for Herron in lane 4, just entering the pool. And Maddie Patton will be swimming the freestyle lead for Elwood in lane 5. And it's a Lapel High School win, 2:08.52 in lane 3. That is the relay of Stevenson, Kofer, Contos, and Jacobs. Herron High School placing second, Alex Sims, Morgan Schmidt, Emerson Burden, and Alex Hendry for a time of 2:25.71. And third place goes to Eastern Hancock, Sophie Dolence, Isabella Inman, Seb Ebert, and Micah Munger. 2 divers on that relay team. 2:32.94 is the Eastern Hancock time for the relay today. All right. The 4th place finish for Elwood. That is the team of Alora Coble, Emma Vandover, Jasmine Tevelin, and Maddie Patton. Event 2 is the boys 200-yard medley.
In lane 3 from Herron, Alex Santiago, Caden Friedrich, Merritt Alisma, and Gillian Sandoval. And in lane 4 from Eastern Hancock, Jane Atkins, Alex Markley, Kate Lee, and Lincoln Richmond.
All right, this is event 2, the boys 200-yard medley relay. We have Lapel in lane 2, Herron in lane 3, and Eastern Hancock in lane 4. Atkins will lead off for the Eastern Hancock relay. All right, it's Easton Ulm from Lapel in lane 2, Alex Santiago from Herron in lane 3, and Cam Atkins of Eastern Hancock in lane 4. Right now, Herron has a slight lead with Eastern Hancock and then Lapel following. Looks like Atkins caught him at the turn. Atkins and Herron's Alex Santiago. Herron entering the water first. Caden Friedrich followed closely by Eastern Hancock's Alex Markley. And there is Simon Nicholson of Lapel entering the water. The second leg of the medley relay. Herron gaining crown as Caden Frederick breaststrokes towards the start-finish line. Merritt Alasma enters the pool. Alex Markley hands it off to Hank Lee in lane 4 for Eastern Hancock. Over in lane 2, we have Lapel swimmer Simon Nicholson handing it off to Nolan Donovan. Alasma hands it off to Sinnesberg in lane 3 for Herron for the final leg. Hank Lee in lane 4 for Eastern Hancock. Lincoln Richmond heads into the pool for the final leg for Eastern Hancock. Lapel swimmer Nolan Donovan handing it off to his teammate Jonathan Tharp in lane 2. Herron approaching the start-finish line. Gilead Sinnesberg touches for a 154.16 win. Herron wins the boys 200-yard medley relay. Eastern Hancock second, 2:06.38 for the relay team of Adkins, Markley, Lee, and Richmond. Third place goes to Lapel, 2:17.48 for them.
We will have 2 heats. In heat 1, lane 2, from Elwood, Alora Coble. In lane 3 from Lapel, Audrey Walsh. And in lane 4 from Elwood, Becky Patton.
We have two heats of the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. In this first one, we have Alora Coble of Elwood, Audrey Long of Lapel, and Becky Patton of Elwood. Coble, Long, Patton. We have Alora Coble from Elwood here in the pink swim cap. Lane 2. In lane 3, we have Audrey Long of Lapel. In lane 4, we have Becky Patton of Elwood. It's coming down the wire between Audrey Long and Becky Patton. This is heat 1 of 2 of the girls' 200-yard freestyle. Touching first would be Audrey Long of Lapel. Congratulations. Second place goes to Becky Patton of Elwood with a time of 3:08:51. Audrey's time was 3:06:13. Approaching the start finish is Alora Coble of Elwood. Looked like about 3:31. I think it was a soft touch. Heat 2 of 2 of the girls' 200-yard freestyle.
In lane 2 for Herron, Outstanding. In lane 3 for Lapel, Hancock. In lane 4 for Eastern Hancock, Sophie Dolan. And in lane 5 for Herron, Veronica Freeman.
All right, so we have an Eastern Hancock entry. Sophie Dolence in lane 4. In lane 1, we have Pan. In lane 2, we have Hendry. In lane 3, we have El Cantos. 4 is Dolence. 5 is Kring. This is heat 2 of 2 of the girls' 200-yard freestyle. Based on the heat times, we should be watching lanes 3 and 4, Cantos and Dolence. Cantos in the lead, followed by Dolence, followed by Herron swimmer Alex Hendry and Caitlin Pan in lane 1 from Elwood. Over in lane 5 is Veronica Kring of Herron. Contos and Dolence in lanes 3 and 4, they are the leaders, followed by Hendry in lane 2, Pan in lane 1, and Kring in lane 5. Contos in the lead over Dolence in lane 4. All right, first place finish for El Cantos of Herron High School, followed by Sophie Dolence of Eastern Hancock in second place. Third place with 2:26.88 will be Alex Hendry of Herron. El Cantos is from Lapel High School.
The next four boys 200-yard freestyle. Again, we will have 2 heats. In heat 1, from Lapel, lane 2, Grace Sheeler. In lane 3 from Lapel, Easton All. And in lane 4 from Elwood, Colin Lieber.
All right, so we have 2 heats of the boys 200-yard freestyle. This is event 4. This heat features Sheeler of Lapel, Ohm of Lapel, and Lever of Elwood. In the lead is Colin Lever of Elwood, lane 4. Easton Ohm of Lapel is in lane 3. And Grace Scheller is in lane 2. Colin Lever of Elwood remains in the lead, followed by Easton Ohm of Lapel in lane 3 and Grace Scheller of Lapel in lane 2. This is heat 1 of 2 for the boys 200-yard free relay. Freestyle. It's a first place finish for Colin Lever of Elwood in this heat, followed by Eston Ohm of Lapel in lane 3. 2:49.79 is Lever's time. Yes. 2:56.90 is Ohm's time. And coming in third in this heat, Grace Scheller of Lapel. 3:16.95. Next heat, we have Sinsabrog in lane 2, Elasma in lane 3, Paul Serberg of Eastern Hancock in lane 4, and Callan Lever of Elwood in lane 5. This is heat 2 of 2 of the boys 200-yard freestyle. Sensabaugh in lane 2, Elasma in lane 3, Serberg in lane 4, and Kalen Lever in lane 5. In the lead is Merritt Elasma of Herron, followed by Paul Serberg of Eastern Hancock in lane 2. In lane 4. In lane 2, we have Gilead Sensabaugh from Herron, and in lane 5, Kalen Lever of Elwood. Merritt Elasma in lane 3 remains in the lead. Gilead Sensabaugh in lane 2 is in second place currently, and Paul Serberg in lane 4 from Eastern Hancock running third, and Kalen Lever of Elwood in lane 5. This is heat 2 of 2 for the boys 200-yard free. Merritt Elasma remains in the lead as he comes to the start-finish line. The swimmer from Herron High School will win first. 2:04.17 is his time. Whether or not Paul Serberg can touch the wall first, he does. 2:11.57 for Paul Serberg, a second-place finish. Very close third-place finish for Gilead Sensabaugh from Herron. Kalen Lever of Elwood at the far end of the pool making his final turn.
Next up, the hit 5, girls 200-yard IM. In lane 1 from Elwood, Olivia Smith. In lane 2 from Lapel, Katie Stevenson. In lane 3 from Herron, Emerson Burden. In lane 4 from Hancock, Seth Ebert. And in lane 5 from Lapel, 12, Sophia Silva.
All right, this is the girls' 200-yard medley. We have Simmons of Elwood in lane 1, Stevenson of Lapel in lane 2, Burden of Herron in lane 3, Ebert of Eastern Hancock in lane 4, and Settlemeyer from Lapel in lane 5. This is the girls' 200-yard IM. Emerson Burden of Herron is currently in the lead, followed by Seb Ebert of Eastern Hancock in lane 4. Katie Stevenson of Lapel is running 3rd. Sophia Settlemeyer of Lapel 4th. And over in lane 1, Olivia Simmons of Elwood is currently in 5th place. Burden in lane 3 retains her lead, moving into the breaststroke. Burden and Ebert running neck and neck. Heading into the final leg of this medley. We've seen a lead change. First place finish for Eastern Hancock, Seb Ebert, 2:40.95 for her. Second place goes to Emerson Burden of Herron High School. Third to Katie Stevenson of Lapel. Fourth to Sophia Settlemeyer of Lapel. And fifth to Olivia Simmons. Next up will be event 6, the boys 200-yard IM. We have 2 entrants from Eastern Hancock, Cam Atkins in lane 2, Hank Lee in lane 4, Simon Nicholson in lane 1, Caden Frederick in lane 3, and Tyler Shoup in lane 5.
Event 6, boys 200-yard IM. In lane 1 from Lapel, Simon Nicholson. In lane 2 from Eastern Hancock, Cam Atkins. In lane 3 from Herron, Caden Frederick. In lane 4 from Eastern Hancock, Hank Lee. And in lane 5 from Lapel, Tyler Shoup. Just in a 7-girls 50-yard freestyle, we will have 2 heats. In heat 1 from Lapel, Peyton Harris. In lane 2 from Herron, Ainsley Powers. In lane 3 from Mr. Hancock, Sam Wheeler. In lane 4 from Elwood, Jonathan Herron. And in lane 5 from Herron, Elena Newsom. One of those 50-yard freestyle from Lapel, Peyton Harris. Heat 2 in lane 1 from Herron, Alex Sims. In lane 2 from Lapel, Bella Settlemyer. In lane 3 from Lapel, Lily Jacobs. In lane 4 from Elwood, Trinity Gibbons. In lane 5 from Mr. Hancock, Megan Atkins. And in lane 6 from Elwood, Zoe Russell.
Event 7, girls 50-yard freestyle, heat 2 of 2. Eastern has a swimmer in lane 5, Megan Atkins. Alex Sims of Herron in lane 1, Bella Settlemyer of Lapel in lane 2, Lily Jacobs of Lapel in lane 3, Trinity Gibbons of Elwood in 4, Megan Atkins of Eastern Hancock in 5, and Zoe Russell of Elwood in lane 6. Lily Jacobs in the lead. It's a Lily Jacobs win, 27.88 for Lapel. Bella Settlemyer of Lapel coming in second. Third, Alex Sims of Herron. Fourth goes to Megan Atkins of Eastern Hancock. Fifth to Gibbons of Elwood, and sixth to Russell of Elwood. Congratulations.
In lane 2 from Lapel, Odie Poole. In lane 3 from Elwood, Colin Lieber. In lane 4 from Lapel, Jonathan Stark. In lane 5.
Event 8 of the boys 50-yard free. We have 2 heats of this as well. We have an Eastern Hancock entrant in lane 5, Tegan Fletcher. That's lane 1, Brylan Mort of Elwood. Lane 2, Obie Poole of Lapel. Lane 3, Colin Lever of Elwood. Lane 4, Jonathan Tharp of Lapel. In lane 5, Tegan Fletcher of Eastern Hancock. And in lane 6, Cooper Abraham of Lapel. Our leaders are in lanes 3 and 4, Lever and Tharp. Tharp touches first for a Lapel win, followed by Colin Lever of Elwood, Brylan Mort of Elwood, then Cooper Abraham of Lapel in fourth, Tegan Fletcher of Eastern Hancock fifth. Heat 2 of 2 of the boys 50-yard free has Eastern entrants Lincoln Richmond in lane 2 and Clint Martin in lane 5.
In lane 3 from Lapel, Nolan Donovan. In lane 4 from Herron, Julianne Cristal. In lane 5 from Mr. Hancock, Clint Martin. And in lane 6 from Elwood, Isaac Capshaw.
In lane 1, we have Ian Welty of Herron High School. In lane 2, Lincoln Richmond of EH. Lane 3, Nolan Donovan of Lapel. And lane 4, we have Gilead Sinsabaugh from Herron. Lane 5, Clint Martin of Eastern Hancock. And in lane 6, Isaac Capshaw of Elwood. Gilead Nolan Donovan of Lapel wins it with a time of 25:40. Second place goes to Gilead Sinsabaugh of Herron with a time of 25:66. Third goes to Clint Martin of Eastern Hancock. Fourth to Lincoln Richmond of Eastern Hancock. Fifth to Ian Welty of Herron, and sixth place to Isaac Capshaw, Elwood.
Pool is open for 1 lap. Open lane.
All right, we've made it to the warm-up cool-down break. to Tyler Shoup. Ian Welty coming in. Oh, sorry, reverse that. 5th goes to Ian Welty. 6th to Tyler Shoup.
Elwood, Becky Patton. In lane 2 for Lapel, Emma Coker.
All right.
In lane 3 for Eastern Hancock,
Event 15. The girls 500-yard free.
Herron, Alex Hendry.
Becky Patton of Elwood in lane 1. Emma Kofer of Lapel in lane 2. Seb Ebert of Eastern Hancock in lane 3. Alex Hendry of Herron in 4. And Bella Settlemeyer of Lapel in 5.
Girls 500-yard freestyle. Take your mark.
Once again, that's Patton in lane 1, Kofer in lane 2, Ebert in lane 3, Hendry in 4, and Settlemeyer in 5. Cool. This is the girls 500-yard freestyle event, number 15. There's one heat of this. Seb Ebert, lane 3, Eastern Hancock in the lead, followed closely by Alex Hendry of Herron in lane 4 and Emin Koffer of Lapel in lane 2. Bella Settlemeyer of Lapel is over in lane 5. And at the far end of the pool, you can see Becky Patton in lane 1 for Elwood. That's Seb Ebert in lane 3. Alex Hendry in lane 4. Emma Kofer in lane 2. And Becky Patton in lane 1. Seb Ebert pushing off in lane 3, keeping her laps under 40 this time. Over in lane 5, we have Bella Settlemeyer of Lapel. And in lane 1, Becky Patton of Elwood coming under the flags to the start-finish line for another lap. There you have it. Seb Ebert of Eastern Hancock getting the bell from the official. Their final lap. You can see that their stroke speed has quickened. Coming back to the start finish line. 5:40.46. 5:40.46. A second place finish for Alex Hendry of Herron. 5:51.02. Third place finish for Emma Coffer of Lapel. 5:56.58. If these seed times are anywhere accurate, they cut like 30 to 40 seconds off their seed times, these first 3 that finished, Emma, Seb, and Alex. Incredible finishes. Fourth place goes to Bella Settlemeyer of Lapel. 6:31.64 is their time. Hey, Phil. Yeah. Okay, so what is the actual time? Okay, because I was like, what is going on? All right, just confirmed with the desk down below. The times are not accurate. We will have to go with backup times because the timers didn't start. So if you're looking at the scoreboard and thinking, wow, that's incredible, you are absolutely correct. That would be incredible if it were accurate. All right, that is Becky Patton of Elwood finishing the 500-yard race. All right. First place finish for Seb Ebert of Eastern Hancock. Second place goes to Alex Hendry of Herron. Third goes to Emma Coffer of Lapel. Right now we're going to test this timing equipment. It did not restart. So right now there is an official break so that we can figure out the error with the timing equipment. All right. Looks like the scoreboard is moving. Let's see if the restart happened at the board. All right. We're ready for the boys 500-yard free event.
In lane 3 for Mr. Hancock, Alex Quickly. In lane 4 for Elwood, Braden McGahee. In lane 5 for Lapel, Jonathan Tharp. And in lane 6 for Mr. Hancock, Tegan Fletcher.
All right, this is the boys 500-yard free. We have all 6 lanes. Tharp in 1, Mays in 2, Markley in 3, McGahee in 4, Tharp in 5, and Fletcher in 6. James Tharp is in 1 for Lapel. Landon Mays of Eastern Hancock is in 2. Alex Markley of Eastern Hancock, lane 3. Braden McGahee of Elwood is in lane 4. Jonathan Tharp of Lapel is in 5. And Tegan Fletcher of Eastern Hancock is in 6. This is the boys 500-yard free event. And the clock is running. That's the recycling bin. Thank you. We have Alex Markley in lane 3 from Eastern Hancock, currently in the lead. Followed by Braden McGahee of Elwood. Landon Mays of Eastern Hancock. And over in lane 5, Jonathan Tharp of Lapel. And James Tharp of Lapel in lane 1. We are midway through the boys 500-yard race for the leaders. Alex Markley in lane 3 for Eastern Hancock, currently in the lead, followed by Braden McGahee of Elwood in lane 4. Then Landon Mays of Eastern Hancock in lane 2 and Jonathan Tharp in lane 5. Followed closely by James Tharp in lane 1 and Tegan Fletcher of Eastern Hancock over in lane 6. Alex Markley coming under the flags here in lane 3. Running in second right now is Braden McGahee of Elwood, lane 4. Followed by Landon Mays in lane 2 from Eastern Hancock. Lapel's Jonathan Tharp in 5 and James Tharp in 1. Tegan Fletcher of Eastern Hancock over in lane 6. Alex Markley in his final yards. 158.90, 558.97 for Alex Markley. This is Braden McGahee of Elwood coming in. Lane 4, second place finish, 6:44.31. Landon Mays here in lane 2 for Eastern Hancock. Third place finish for Landon, 7:09.81. Jonathan Tharp in lane 5, James Tharp in lane 1 for Lapel, Tegan Fletcher over in lane 6 for Eastern Hancock. The girls' relays are assembling in the start-finish area for the 200-yard free relay. Fourth and fifth place finishes for Jonathan Tharp and James Tharp of Lapel. Tegan Fletcher over in lane 6. First time for Tegan swim in that event. It is now event 17, the girls 200-yard freestyle relay.
In lane 1, Elwood team, from the Global Vanderbilt National Hockey
We have a full pull for this relay. We have Elwood in lane 1, Eastern in lane 2, Lapel in lane 3, Elwood in lane 4, Herron in lane 5, and Lapel in lane 6.
In lane 4, Elwood, and Russell, Simmons, and Gibbons. In lane 5, Herron, Powers, Newsom, Smith, and King. In lane 6, Lapel B, Settlemeyer, Anderson, Long, and Kelly.
All right, lane 1, we have Coble, Vanover, Patton, and Patton, Maddie, and then Becky for Elwood B. In lane 2, we have Eastern Hancock's relay of Sam Wheeler, Isabella Inman, Micah Munger, and Megan Atkins. In lane 3, we have Lapel, we have Conto, Settlemeyer, Stevenson, and Jacobs. In lane 4, we have Elwood A, Caitlin Pan, Zoe Russell, Olivia Simmons, and Trinity Gibbons. In lane 5, we have Herron High School A, Ainsley Powers, Elena Newsom, Morgan Schmidt, and Veronica Gring. And in lane 6, we have Lapel B, Sophia Settlemeyer, Liv Anderson, Audrey Long, and Peyton May. All right, Sam Wheeler's out of the water. Bella is swimming now for Eastern Hancock. Lapel A in lane 3 in the lead, followed by Elwood A in lane 4. Bella Inman coming into the blocks. Micah Munger getting ready to jump in. Good job. Followed by Maddie Patton of Elwood right here in lane 1. In lane 3, we have Lily Jacobs swimming the final leg for Lapel. Trinity Gibbons jumps in for Elwood A in lane 4. Over in lane 6, we have Peyton May on the blocks. And in lane 5, we have Veronica Kring on the blocks. In lane 2, we have Megan Atkins on the blocks for Eastern Hancock. And that would be a Lapel first place finish by Conto, Settlemeyer, Stevenson, and Jacobs. Second will go to Elwood A of Pan, Russell, Simmons, and Gibbons. Over in lane 6, Lapel B finishes third. Settlemeyer, Anderson, Long, and May. In lane 2, Eastern Hancock's Wheeler, Inman, Munger, and Adkins finishes fourth. And in lane 1, Elwood B of Coble, Vanover, Patton, and Patton placed fifth. Sixth place goes to lane 5, Herron, Powers, Newsom, Schmidt, and Kring. Corrections. Fifth place goes to Herron High School, and sixth place goes to Elwood B. All right, it's time for event 18, the boys 200-yard free relay.
In lane 1 for Lapel, Eva Shear, Abraham Wessel, start. In lane 2, Lapel A, Eva Nicholson, Clark, shoot, Gunn. In lane 3, for Hancock A, Eva Richmond, Serber, Lee, Martin. In lane 4, Elwood A, Eva Capshaw, Lever, and Casada. And in lane 5, Elwood B, is Haley, Hatfield, Court, and Court.
All right, event 18, Eastern Hancock's relay of Richmond, Serberg, Lee, and Martin in lane 3. Paul Serberg in the water for Eastern Hancock in lane 3. Getting ready to hand off to Hank Lee for the third leg. On the blocks for Lapel in lane 2, Tyler Shoup. And in lane 4 for Elwood, Kalen Lever. Over here in 1, Lapel's Noah Wetzel. Hank Lee coming into the blocks. Clint Markin waiting for the tag. There we go. Eastern Hancock retains their league in the 200-yard freestyle relay event. In lane 2, we have Lapel's High School A relay of Nicholson, Tharp, Shoup, and Donovan. In 4, we have Elwood's A of Capshaw, Lever, and Casada. First place touch for Eastern Hancock's boys relay, 146.78. Second place will go to Elwood of Capshaw, Lever, and Casada. Third place goes to Lapel's Nicholson, Tharp, Shoup, and Donovan. Fourth place finish for the Lapel Relay B team. All right, next up is event 19, the girls 100-yard backstroke. In this event, we have 2 heats. We have Liv Anderson of Lapel, Veronica Kring of Herron, and Alora Coble of Elwood in this first heat. In the next heat, it will feature swimmers Alex Sims, Katie Stevenson, Sophie Dolence, and Caitlin Pan.
In lane 3 from Herron, Veronica Kring. In lane 4 from Elwood, Alora Coble.
Veronica Kring of Herron High School in lane 3, currently in the lead, followed by Alora Coble of Elwood in 4, and Liv Anderson of Lapel in 2. Veronica Kring of Herron High School in lane 3, coming into the start-finish line. First place, 127.03 for Veronica Kring. Second place to Alora Coble of Elwood in lane 4, 138.89. This is heat 1 of 2 of the girls 100-yard backstroke. There we go. Liv Anderson of Lapel. Next heat, Alex Sims of Herron in 2, Katie Stevenson of Lapel in 3, Sophie Dolence of Eastern Hancock in 4, and Caitlin Pan of Elwood in 5.
In lane 4 from Eastern Hancock, Sophie Dolan. And in lane 5 from Elwood, Caitlin Penn.
This is heat 2 of 2 of the girls' 100-yard backstroke. We have Alex Sims of Herron in 2, Katie Stevenson of Lapel in 3, Sophie Dolence of Eastern Hancock in 4, and Caitlin Pan of Elwood in 5. Sophie Dolence in the lead, followed very closely by Alex Sims of Herron in number 2. Third place currently held by Katie Stevenson in 3 of Lapel and Caitlin Pan of Elwood in 4th. Dolence in the lead in lane 4 for the 100-yard backstroke. She touches for a time of 1:10.14, followed by Katie Stevenson of Lapel, 1:12.30, and Alex Sims of Herron, 1:13.78. Caitlin Pan of Elwood, 1:19.61. Congratulations, Sophie. Event 20, the boys 100-yard backstroke. Also has 2 heats.
In heat 1, lane 2 from Lapel, James Stark. In lane 3 from Elwood, Caleb Hatfield. And in lane 4 from Lapel, Cooper Abraham.
James Tharf of Lapel is in lane 2. Caleb Hatfield of Elwood is in lane 3. Cooper Abraham of Lapel is in lane 4. This is heat 1 of 2 of the boys 100-yard backstroke, event 20. At the halfway mark, we have James Tharp in the lead from Lapel in lane 2, followed very closely by Caleb Hatfield of Elwood in 3 and Cooper Abraham of Lapel in 4. All right, heat winner would be James Tharp of Lapel in lane 2. Second place in this heat, Caleb Hatfield of Elwood. Third place to Cooper Abraham of Lapel in lane 4. This is heat 1 of 2, getting ready to start the second heat, which features 2 Eastern Hancock swimmers, Landon Mays in lane 1 and Paul Serberg in lane 4.
For heat 2, lane 1 from Eastern Hancock, Landon Mays. In lane 2 from Elwood, Brayden McGahee. In lane 3 from Herron, Alex Santiago. In lane 4 from Eastern Hancock, Paul Serber. And in lane lane 5 from Lapel, Easton Ohm.
The fifth. Two of the boys 100-yard backstroke. Place your feet. Take your mark.
In lane 3, we have Alex Santiago of Herron, followed by Braden McGahee of Elwood in 2, Paul Serberg in lane 4, Easton Ulm in lane 5, and Landon Mays in lane 1. At the halfway point, Alex Santiago of Herron retains the lead, followed by Paul Serberg in lane 4, Braden McGahee in lane 2, Easton Ulm in lane 5, and Landon Mays of Eastern Hancock in lane 1. First place finish for Herron High School's lost twice, Alex Santiago. Second place goes to Paul Serberg of Eastern. Third to Braden McGahee of Elwood. Fourth to Easton Ulm of Lapel. And fifth place to Landon Mays of Eastern Hancock. Congratulations, Alex Santiago, the heat winner of the boys 100-yard back.
The boys 100-yard backstroke from Herron, Alex Santiago. Next up, the men's 21, girls 100-yard breaststroke. There will be 2 heats.
2 heats of the girls and boys 100-yard breaststroke. So we have entrants from Elwood and Herron here. Jasmine Trevelyan, Morgan Schmidt, Emma Vanover. Heat 1 of 2 of the girls 100-yard breaststroke.
Step up. Each one of the girls 100-yard breaststroke. Take your mark.
This is heat 1 of 2, featuring swimmers from Elwood, Jasmine Trevelyan in lane 2, Morgan Schmidt of Herron in lane 3, Emma Vanover of Elwood in lane 4. Morgan Schmidt in the lead. And it's a Herron win, 142.40 for Morgan Schmidt of Herron. Emma Vanover of Elwood, second place, 146.71. $204.41 for Jasmine Trevelyan of Elwood. Next heat.
In heat 2, lane 2 from Elwood, Olivia Simmons. In lane 3 from Lapel, Lily Jacobs. In lane 4 from Lapel, Emma Joseph. And in lane 5 Hancock, Isabella Inman.
All right. Heat 2 features Eastern Hancock swimmer Bella Inman in lane 5, Olivia Simmons of Elwood in lane 2, Lily Jacobs of Lapel in lane 3, and Emma Koffer of Lapel in lane 4. It's the girls' 100-yard breaststroke event, Heat 2 of 2. In the lead is Lily Jacobs of Lapel, followed by Emma Koffer of Lapel, Olivia Simmons of Elwood, and Bella Inman in lane 5, Eastern Hancock. Lily Jacobs looking strong in lane 3 for Lapel, followed by her teammate Emma Koffer in lane 4. Olivia Simmons of Elwood just touched, midpoint of the race for her, and Bella Inman over in lane 5. Lily Jacobs of Lapel heading into the finish. 1:20.81 for Lily Jacobs, Lapel, first place finish. Teammate Emma Koffer finishes second, 1:26.11. We have Olivia Simmons of Elwood in lane 2 and Bella Inman of Eastern Hancock in lane 5. Third place for Elwood's Olivia Simmons, 1:43.10. Fourth place for Bella Inman of Eastern Hancock, 1:44.84.
Next up, the look to boys 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 1 of 2. Lane 2, from Lapel, Noah Webster. And lane 3, from Eastern Hancock, Alex Bartow. And in lane 4, from Lapel High School, Simon Nicholson.
This is heat 1 of 2 of the boys 100-yard breaststroke. We have Wetzel of Lapel in 2, Markley of Eastern Hancock in 3, and Nicholson of Lapel in lane 4. This is heat 1 of 2, boys 100-yard breaststroke. Markley in 3, Nicholson in 4, Wetzel in 2. Alex Markley of Eastern Hancock in lane 3 in the lead for this heat. Followed closely, though, by Simon Nicholson of Lapel in lane 4. Noah Wetzel of Lapel at his midpoint in the race in lane 2. Alex Markley coming to the start finish. He touches for a first place finish for Eastern Hancock, 1:28.18. Simon Nicholson of Lapel places second in this heat, 1:31.31. In lane 2, Noah Wetzel of Lapel. $1:54.63. That was heat 1 of 2 for the boys 100-yard breaststroke.
Alex Bartow. Heat 2, lane 2, from Elwood, Drake Quesada. In lane 3, from Herron, Casey Twinkle. In lane 4, from Frankton, Ethan Jarvis. And in lane 5, from Eastern Hancock, Dan Atkins.
Heat 2 of 2 featuring Quesada, Frederick, Jarvis, and Adkins. All right. In lane 2, we have Drake Quesada of Elwood. In lane 3, we have Caden Frederick of Herron. In lane 4, Ethan Jarvis of Frankton. And in lane 5, Cam Adkins of Eastern Hancock. Frederick of Herron at first place at the halfway point, followed by Jarvis of Frankton and Drake Quesada of Elwood. Cam Adkins turns for Eastern Hancock over in lane 5. Wow. Caden Frederick of Herron High School, lane 3, first place, 106.72. Second place goes to Ethan Jarvis of Frankton, 114.05. Third place to Drake Quesada of Elwood, 119.65. Fourth place to Cam Adkins of Eastern Hancock, 127.82. We're in the final two events of the day. Event 23 is the girls 400-yard free relay.
In lane 3 for Herron, Burton, Hendrick, Tree, and Sid. In lane 4 for Lapel, Settlemeyer, May, Settlemeyer, Soper. And in lane 5 for Elwood, Evans, Russell, Chevron, and Penn.
Girls part got freestyle relay. Take your mark.
All right. So Eastern Hancock's relay of Dolence, Adkins, Ebert, and Wheeler. Herron's relay of Burden, Hendry, Kring, and Sims. In lane 4, we have Lapel's Settlemeyer, May, Settlemeyer, and Kofer. Bella first, then Peyton May, then Sophia, then Emma Kofer. And in lane 5, we have Elwood's Gibbons, Russell, Trevelyan, and Pam. Herron currently in the lead in lane 3, followed by Eastern Hancock, Lapel, and Elwood. Up on the blocks for Eastern Hancock is Megan Adkins. Next to her is Alex Hendry in lane 3 for Herron, and Peyton May of Lapel in lane 4, and Zoe Russell of Elwood in lane 5. There goes Hendry, Adkins, May, then Russell. This is the girls' 400 relay. Herron's Veronica Kring in the water, followed by Seb Ebert of Eastern Hancock. Sophia Settlemeyer on the blocks for Lapel and now in the water, and Jasmine Trevelyan over in lane 5 for Elwood. In lanes 2 and 3, we have Eastern Hancock and Herron. Seb Ebert and Veronica Kring heading back towards the start-finish line. Sam Wheeler on the blocks for Eastern Hancock. Alex Sims on the blocks for Herron. Over in lane 4, we have Sophia Settlemeyer handing it off to Emma Coffer. And in lane 5, we have Jasmine Trevelyan in the water right now. Caitlin Pan waiting on the blocks. We have Herron's Alex Sims in lane 3 heading back towards the start-finish line to conclude this race. Sam Wheeler of Eastern Hancock currently running second at the far end of the pool. A Lapel swimmer, Emma Copper, in lane 4. And Lapel touches first before Eastern Hancock. Lapel running second with a time of 4:49.83. Eastern Hancock 4:52.48. Elwood coming in fourth.
The win for the girls 400-yard freestyle relay, Herron.
5:08.34. So the winner there is Herron, Burden, Hendry, Kring, and Sims. Final event of the day, event 24, the boys 400 free relay. We have 3 entrants: Elwood's, Capshaw, Mort, Lever, and Casada in lane 2. Herron's, Sensabaugh, Alsma, Santiago, and Friedrich in lane 3. And Eastern Hancock's Adkins, Serberg, Markley, and Martin in lane 4. Final event of the day, Eastern is in lane 4.
Final event for this afternoon, event 24, boys 400-yard freestyle relay. In lane 2, from Elwood, the team of Capshaw, Mort, Lever, and Casada. In lane 3 for Herron, the team of Sensabaugh, Alsma, Santiago, and Friedrich. And in lane 4 for Eastern Hancock, the team of Atkins, Serber, Berkeley, and Martin.
Boys 400-yard freestyle relay. Take your mark.
In the water currently, we have Isaac Capshaw of Elwood in 2, Gilead Sensabaugh of Herron in 3, Cam Atkins of Eastern Hancock in lane 4. Cam Atkins of Eastern Hancock, followed closely by Gilead Sensabaugh and Isaac Capshaw. Sensabaugh takes the lead. Atkins to Serberg. Merritt Alsma in the water for Herron in 3. A. Mort in the water for Elwood in lane 2. Merritt Osma currently in the lead for Herron in lane 3, followed by Paul Serberg of Eastern Hancock in lane 4, and A. Mort of Elwood in lane 2. Alex Santiago in the water in lane 3 for Herron High School. Alex Markley on the blocks in the water for Eastern in lane 4. Kaylin Lever in lane 2. Correction, Callan Lever. Alex Santiago handing it off to Kadrid Friedrich in lane 3 for Herron High School. Alex Markley in lane 4 for Eastern Hancock. Clint Martin on the blocks. Drake Casada on the blocks. Callan Lever handing it off to Drake Casada in lane 2. Clint Martin over in lane 4. And the Herron relay team on their final 25 yards of this event. It's a Herron win with 3:53.89. Clinton Martin over in lane 4. Touches for a second place finish for Eastern, 4:06.17. Third place goes to Elwood, 4:27.31.
Relay is Eva Cristobal, Alpha Santiago, and Friedrich, Herron High School. Final scores of the event.
All right, we're just awaiting the final scores.